Hello everyone, hello and welcome. It is 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing Hildibrand. What is my life? What is Ethys? Honestly, most days I don't even know. You know, sometimes I sit down and write something possibly insightful and informative. And then some days I just hit record and start making noises, and I think that today is more the latter. Oh jeez, look at him. What is going on here? No, he wasn't even dead, he was just hibernating. He was just hibernating for God knows how long. Mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. His true calling being something to do with zombies. Oh, I'm gonna barf. What? Oh, it's a Buffy morning. Verily it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sogoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Uda is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil.
Which way did he go, Grundy? Did you see? Oh dear, I've got to find him. And change my outfit too.
He literally just said he was heading for Ul'dah last year. And you're right, he might realize that you've been trying to usurp him this whole time if he sees you dressed like that. Who am I kidding? He's not going to notice a damn thing. Although that said, we have underestimated him before, haven't we? I was quite surprised when I found that he could in fact read and write. Oh my god, look at all these quests. Look at all of these. Oh, shameful. Whenever I log onto one of my alts and I see all of these... Is this it? Yeah, it is.
Beg your pardon, you wish to question me as to whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts.
Actually, you know what? You do look exactly like a reporter for the Mithril Eye. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, you look a lot like Ellie. What about you, friend? That's something entirely different. Like I say, seeing all of these markers for unclaimed quests does my head a little bit. What, you think for a half-naked Islander what likes to catch criminals? I think I'd remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find that inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about this goddamn Julius. Your mate Pa's cousin's kid best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. That just reminded me of Spaceballs. Lone Star. I am your father's brother's cousin's son's dog's former roommate. No. No. It's impossible. Sorry lad, but it's information you want. You'd be served best by going to Whimond. The only rumours I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well, what? That excludes you from being a duelist? Are we about to meet Greg, you guys? Are we about to find old Gregory? Oh, we've seen too little of him of late, haven't we? Women, we've come full circle. I'll take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So, detail, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Women's? Hey, women! Foul almighty bugger me with a bleeding spear. The dead have risen and they're walking the streets of Ul'dah. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. As you can see.
It's true, he's not a zombie. I checked.
How do you do, you know what, no shit, I don't want to know.
You do seem to be hale and healthy, which begs the question, how in the seven hells do you survive that fall?
Why, question divine providence. What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice.
Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts.
Inconceivable. I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wimmond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance.
Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden, what said her most...
This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sagoli! A serendipitous encounter indeed. Unless you too seek the belligerent duelist. Capital. It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away.
How did I willingly get caught up in this morning? Damn it, Hildy, I ain't told you the lass's name yet.
Did Women's accent just change?
Oh, I suppose it's not so important, is it?
I'm gonna... Who's that?
Someone just ninja stone skinned me. You son of a bitch. My fellow guildie there, after our own art. Okay, alright. Well, Grunty, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspecting inspector. Oh, don't call me Inspector, please. Please don't call me Inspector. Oh, jeez. Next minute we're going to be wearing the Mandeville costume and doing the Mandeville dance and Mandevilling only like a Mandeville man can. Candeville man. Mandeville. Where's Godbert? Do we see Godbert in this one? I don't think we see Godbert until 2.2 actually, now that I think of it. Alright, where is she? Where is she? There she is. Hello, Yellow Moon. Probably thinks I'm from a fan club. My beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you?
A priceless possession callously ripped from the hands of its owner. A lady weeps and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honour of championing her cause?
What in the world?
I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, excuse me, for your pure heart.
What he said.
And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft?
Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Colosseum, I realised it was gone.
So the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details without which we cannot solve the case. But there is one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries.
Oh, here we go. What monster would steal my pure heart? Sunsilk tapestries it is. Alright, okay, fair enough. I do love that he still hasn't bothered to change. I don't know. Are you sure this is going to help?
Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question?
Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist. I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled.
Holy shit, that's a heavy purse. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember.
That crate's looking funny at me.
I'm sorry, what? I have to stop being surprised, don't I?
Where could my pure heart be?
She makes Hildibrand look tiny. Holy shit. Once again, Miss Moon, if you'd be so kind as to tell us what you remember.
Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe, and a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 60 ponzas, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious.
120 ponzas? Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion.
There sure are a lot of giant crates in Uldar, at the Weavers' Guild, at the Sunsilk Tapestries, and here too.
Indeed, Nashu. Stand back. I am on the verge of unraveling this mystery. I must be allowed to focus.
Where could my pure hearts be?
They are a bit conspicuous, aren't they, Nashu? You know what? I feel it. I think they're looking at me too.
These crates are everywhere, Grundy. I wonder what's inside. But I don't see how we can open... Oh, of course, I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it, that does sound like fun. What do you mean target's not in range? What do you mean target's not in range? What, I have to be right on top of them? Okay. Bleh. Alright. Didn't remember that. At the heart of every crime rests a single unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart.
Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates had it.
I'm sorry, is it Solid Snake?
It's not what you think. We're not thieves, we're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm. And should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it. For safekeeping, nothing untoward. You deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve?
Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? But of course, that I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, these fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced those buffoons in boxers were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume. Looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist's victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Where in the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Oh, no. No. Alright, we're gonna continue on with this, Ellie. I said I was gonna make him a little bit shorter, but I don't know. I'm wrapped up in this one. I guts to know. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. Friend's a strong word, Ellie. The man you found, the man you want, rather, is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. I wonder indeed. Eastern Thanolid it is. Alright, I'll speak to you all very shortly. Hello, you mopey little bitch. Hi, I'm Humphrey. And who you are? He's not very good at English, is he? At last I've caught up with you. You there, young sir, I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me, a victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but when he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honour and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Major Tech to the right of us, Major Tech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Louis where, cool, he was a dab hand with the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Elazar, tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted the bastard with my father's blade, bid him take it to a smithy for restoration, even gave him guild to pay for it. Here he comes crawling back, snivelling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel, as if that's enough to set things straight. Look at me, you bleeding horse son, look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from distress and heartbreak. I swear to everything, hold it, you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Oh, sorry, it's just... Oh, everyone here has just got some kind of lisp. All right. He beat the shit out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay the chirurgeon. I've no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have, unless
Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people. Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector?
And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How would forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar.
Oh dear. Do all inspectors dress like that? I've never met one before, so I don't know what to expect. As blade was a rare and ancient relic, he can't possibly think he'll recover it so easily. Now, actually, you know what? I was going to talk about Ellie for a little bit, but I think it might be better if we keep a cap on spoilers for this quest line, in case anyone, skipped over things, in case anyone's forgotten, in case anyone hasn't done it before, because it's quite a good arc. Antique swords. Oh, I haven't had the foggiest about what? Can we try to start that sentence again, boys and girls? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. How bloody difficult is that, Ethys? God damn. That travelling merchant Jojompa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. She's still falling asleep. God damn. Oh, that face. She's a mess.
Lo.
That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. It may not be the most honourable solution, but mayhap you could consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong?
You know what? Bloody trust a Lalafell to come up with a suggestion like that, am I right? Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics.
Yet what drives this man to always claim his opponent's weapon? Pride? No, it must be deeper than that.
Oh, Gregory. Wherefore art thou, my beautiful mountain-sized man? Lalafell really do look ridiculous with a moustache, don't they?
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anywhere that I determine to be of dubious origin, I immediately discard the spring east of Camp Drybone. As I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile in similar design to the one you describe.
This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article.
Well, if there's no sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone.
You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie, like me. I say we search the spring first, before declaring all to be lost.
Forgive me, I could contain myself no longer. What kind of fool parades about an outfit like that? Was he some sort of mummer?
Anyway, let's find the sword. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Oh,
The body is but an instrument in occasional need of oiling, so come, my friend, come and oil me up. Like father, like son. Oh, this comforting scent. So I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. God fucking damn. Oh, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now. Gently. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Oh my, right there. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, yes, at last. Oh, my muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure. Ooh. When do we get our squat here, mate? Please, Squeenix. Right there, yes, keep doing that, just like that, just like... Yes, now once more with feeling. Oh my, this is a long one. This is a long massage channeling right in the face. Oh, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Is Nashu gonna fall asleep again? Yeah, same animation. God damn, Nashu, you need to take a nap or something, my dude. Let's have a look at this muddy pebble. I seem to recall that there was quite a lot of rummaging around in riverbeds in this quest line. Completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now, what were you expecting? Yeah, alright. Fucking give me a break, Koji. It's because I'm reading tooltips of unique items. Doesn't mean you have to, you know, tease me for it. Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. You know what? I like your attitude. I spy with my inspector's eye. A money bottle. Hey? This is not the sword you were looking for. Well, you got Mr. Mandeville, ma'am. You have been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? No sign of the sword Jojomper mentioned, I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that, anyway? Did something cause you to... Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of...
Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ordar and fetch you some new ones.
How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. She just wants an excuse to go and have a bloody nap. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more. Yeah, well, we'll just see about that, won't we? Sorry if my sneeze clipped the audio there. In fact, sorry if bloody everything's clipping the audio at the moment. I've got the mic a little bit closer than I did yesterday because there were some weird things going on with all the audio that I recorded yesterday. I don't know if I've like accidentally bumped one of the wee knobs on my microphone and messed with the sensitivity or the gain or something because yeah, it sounded really tinny yesterday for some reason. So if that happens to be the case again today, I am very sorry. It's a very, very, very sensitive mic, and it's a difficult thing to sort of min-max, if you will, these Blue Yetis. And honestly,
I've been entertaining the idea in the last couple of days, and now that I'm not trying to save money to keep myself from starving before I before I head on an important trip, I think it might be coming about time to look at replacing my microphone, upgrading it a little bit. The Yeti served me very well, but I don't know, I think it might be coming up to time for an upgrade. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. I'm sure everyone will find the thought of some new audio equipment titillating. I mean, it really is the most important thing, isn't it? As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade.
Oh, it is, sir. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. Grudge breast, sir.
I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days.
'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken.
Oh, we got a convert. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ.
Inspector, I've brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic for this peddler I met in Pearl Lane.
Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case.
Inspector Hildibrand?
There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer?
Nobody just like slaps his head like that.
The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering?
No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him.
A challenge? For me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well, if I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but there's something so funny about that animation.
Oh.
Of course. Bloody of course.
I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge.
He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light.
No, a gentleman of light.
He is exceptionally something.
Cool, Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing.
Oh my god, I forgot that the tonic actually worked. Oh, fuck me. Hildibrand. Well. Well. Wait. Was that
No. This is far from the strongest of swords. No, I can't. No, I need to find a better voice for Greg, don't I? Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the Blade of Legend? No, I'm giving him the same voice as Hildibrand. I can't do that. I've got to think of a better voice for Greg before next time. I think that's going to be my challenge for next time, is to think of another unique voice other than the 3 voices that I can do. Oh, jeez. All right. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my, let us call it what it is, genius. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Battle on Big Bridge? Oh my. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. You're right, that's Bradamante. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. Oh, Nashu, you tease. You filthy tease. Well, that's something, isn't it? Now I need to remember we're at the Golden Bazaar for the next one. Alright, well, I'm just going to hang out here with Ellie. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll get to... I'll get this up ASAP as possible. Thanks everyone for watching. I don't know what to say. We're really doing this. It's really happening. I'm filled with trepidation and excitement and, I don't know, gentlemanliness. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.